purpose of Breakfast in the Classroom was to increase our participation and offer the students an opportunity and accessibility to have breakfast every day.
Breakfast in the Classroom allows them to get a great start to the beginning of their day. Every student has the opportunity to eat, which helps them to focus and learn and become the best student possible.
The most exciting food I like is the Crunch Mania snack, the sausage biscuit, and the pizza.
Well, some of the benefits that I see with Breakfast in the Classroom are that it gives the students a chance to get that nourishment before we start our day, and also by having the breakfast come into the classroom, it saves time. They come in, they get their breakfast out of the container, they can start on the work, which is usually on the board, and that gives them a head start. And the other benefit that I feel with is that they realize that someone wants this for them. Someone's trying to make sure they have this nourishment in case they can't get it at home, and we talk about that a lot, the benefit of having that to eat.
We implemented Breakfast in the Classroom. We did this in conjunction with being approved for the community eligibility provision. And once we did that, we looked at various other districts and how they handled their breakfast in the classroom. And then we came back and we customized our own breakfast in the classroom. But in order to do that, we had to have the resources, the financial resources, to implement breakfast in the classroom. And through that, we received the Action for Healthy Kids grant, a Paul Newman grant, and also the Southeastern Dairy Association grant, which helped us tremendously in starting the Breakfast in the Classroom for Wilson County Schools.
I get plenty of exercise, and we also enjoy taking it down there and seem like the exercise is more enjoyable.
Okay, we have an annual meeting with the teachers, and we discuss what a reimbursable meal is, what the children should be getting out of the bag, what they should not be getting out of the bag. We also go around to the classrooms and we do a individual review of each classroom. Walk in, make sure that the kids are getting a reimbursable meal, make sure that the teachers are calculating the students correctly that are eating breakfast.
When we got started, we went out to different schools and got kind of ideas, and we come back, and to make it work for our county, since there were so many stakeholders involved, we actually got volunteer principals to come in and help us. We've got the managers that were going to be implementing breakfast in the classrooms. We got office staff, which is myself, the other supervisor, Miss Ann Barfield, and of course Miss Bailey in it. And everybody came together probably every month, and we just collaborated and came up with the best way that it worked for all the stakeholders.
With the Breakfast in the Classroom, prior to doing Breakfast in the Classroom, our participation rate was around 60%. Since implementing Breakfast in the Classroom, we have increased participation by 20%. We maintained that the first year, and then into the second year, we also have maintained a 20% increase in participation.
We knew this was going to be an undertaking for the teachers. Our staff cannot be in the rooms with the students and take accountability for us. So what we do is let our teachers take the attendance, and when they get a reimbursable meal, they check it off. So we made sure all our entree items were a 2 bread item, which counts for 2 of the items, the components they need at breakfast. So, and then if they get a juice or the fruit and a milk, they could get that, and they'd be a reimbursable meal. It's still a lot simpler for the teachers.
We went ahead and developed an online survey for all the stakeholders to get their input on how they felt about the breakfast in the classroom. And from that, we had an excellent response rate. And those that responded were students, teachers, parents, food service staff, school administrators. And overall, for the breakfast in the classroom, the respondents said that they were either satisfied or very satisfied, and that was a 72% rate on that.